What is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? It is me, R32, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. This video, I'm going to be listing the top 10 antagonists from the Mario universe. Now, I've been playing this video for a long time, and I've always, in my channel description, I say I like Minecraft and Mario, but I haven't really done anything with Mario, except for my last video, which was Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. If you did not see that video, please be sure to check it out. I collaborate with my younger cousin Ethan, who also has a channel. I have a link to his channel in the description of that video. But, in this video, I'm going to be listing the top 10 antagonists for the Mario universe. Like I said, I've always liked Mario. It was the first video game I actually owned was New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I enjoyed that game. I never finished it. Actually, yes, I did. It's a lie. I did finish it, but it was several years after, and I like Mario. It's one of my favorite things, but before we go any further, I'm going to have to ask you guys to subscribe to this video and leave a like if you want to see more videos like this. Now, let's move on to the first one. But before we begin, I'd like to establish the primary boundaries for this list. Only major antagonists are going to be covered, and only ones that are from their respective games and specifically for the game or play a larger part in the games. Bosses and antagonists such as the Koopalings will not be covered in this video. Coming in at our number 10 spot, the least evil and least powerful antagonist on this list is Wart, or also called King Wart. He was the main antagonist and final boss of Super Mario Bros. 2. Other than that, we don't know much about him. We know he doesn't like turnips, but he existed inside of Mario's dream, so he didn't actually affect the real world. That's why he's so low on the list. We literally do know nothing about him, except the fact that he's a king, he's a giant frog, and he doesn't like vegetables. Coming in at our number 9 spot, we have Wario and Waluigi. These two are more anti-heroes than villains. Again, and why they're so low on this list. Wario did have a few instances where he was a major and even the primary antagonist, but even then Mario just kicked him out and that was it. But when they are major antagonists, they're always trying to blow stuff up, steal anything they can, just make a ruckus of themselves. But other than that, they are often seen on Mario's side during their sports and Mario Kart adventures, and that's why they have this spot on the list. Coming in at our number 8 spot, we have Nabbit. Nabbit is one of the more mysterious characters in Mario, and like Wario and Waluigi, he's always trying to steal stuff from the Toads and Mario in general. He actually stole Mario, Luigi, and Paper Mario's hammers as Mario Luigi Paper Jam. He's also been seen attacking Mario on a regular basis, stealing his items, and even steals from Bowser and all the villains on occasion. Although not much else is known about him. Like Wart, not much is known about him other than the fact that he steals stuff and is a major antagonist in most Mario games. He's a playable character in New Super Luigi U, but other than that, you never get to play as him. He has a cameo in Mario Party 10, not Super Mario Party, Mario Party 10, where he steals one of Bowser's dice blocks if you get a specific space on the board. But other than that, he appears mostly in side-scrolling platformers, also mostly in the Mario and Luigi series when Fawful isn't a major thief, who we'll get to later. And that's pretty much all we know about him. Coming in at our number 7 spot is Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. is often seen as a major antagonist and very evil in the Mario franchise, but he's never really evil for his own sake. He's evil because he's trying to make his dad proud. I mean, who wouldn't be? Also, we only really see one instance of Bowser Jr. when he's evil, like evil, and that's when in Super Mario Sunshine when he frames Mario as Shadow Mario, which that's pretty evil. But he did it because Bowser convinced him that Peach was his mother and Mario had kidnapped her, which, I mean, that's really more evil on Bowser's part, because, I mean, who would do that? Who would say that to their son? Coming in the number 6 spot, as I mentioned earlier, is Fawful. Fawful is a major antagonist from the Mario and Luigi series, appearing in a few games and as a major boss in Superstar Saga mostly. He actually recruits Bowser as his underling when Bowser gets amnesia, which is pretty impressive that you have Bowser under your control, albeit as a brainwashed, really dumb version. But Fawful, like Nabbit, has been overly concerned with stealing items from people, but unlike Nabbit, he actually seems to be evil and has actually interacted with Mario and the other characters, insulting them and being evil to just about everyone. He also attacked Captain Goomba and the other minions of Bowser in the Minion Quest series, and has just been a major pain in the main characters' backsides for a very long time. Coming in at our number 5 spot, a classic villain, the major and final, always the big guy, major antagonist from the Mario universe, Bowser. He's almost always a major antagonist in almost every single game from the beginning. He has been Mario's arch nemesis for years now, and he has done some pretty terrible things while trying to capture Peach, but I don't think he's really evil. I think it's because he has a huge crush on Peach, and Mario's in his way, and he thinks he has to basically smash through Mario and everyone else to get to Peach, which is not good because you're making enemies of a lot of people. But I don't think he's really evil. I think he just needs to calm down a little bit. Also, he lied to his son about Peach being his mother in Mario Sunshine, as I mentioned earlier. That actually was pretty evil. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the Best Fitness Friends, or the Brute Force Federation. The BFF, as I refer to them to, were a group of jerks who posed as pharmaceutical people who claimed they had a cure for the sickness known as the Blorbs, which basically inflated Goombas and Toads, and then they just sat there until they were cured or they just ended. But actually, it was a cure, but it also mind controlled them and gave them unstoppable evil powers. Personally, I think starting a whole sickness, they actually started the pandemic too. I think that they're starting the pandemic and then just so they can say they have a cure to infect everyone again, that's pretty evil in my opinion. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Fawful. Fawful is one of the most evil villains in Mario ever. He was actually one of the major antagonists, actually the primary antagonist of 2 Mario and Luigi games, and a major antagonist in the other, in another one. Mario Luigi, Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, and Bowser's Inside Story. In all 3, he was a huge part of the story. He was Cackleta's minion in the first one, but he was the brains and the brawn, so he decided that he would be his own villain. He'd be the main guy. He had a short cameo in Partners in Time where he was talking about how he'd take over the kingdom and win everything. Then he just, in conjunction with the Best Fitness Friends, just all out attacked the Mushroom Kingdom in Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. And he's also a genius inventor. He invents armies of robots to destroy his enemies, and he's a pretty evil guy otherwise. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the Shadow Queen. The Shadow Queen is an immortal demon that is essentially the true major final antagonist of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. She actually completely obliterates the primary antagonist of before her, Sir Grotus, just basically poofs him out of existence when he tries to take control of her. But she then possesses Princess Peach to maintain a physical anchor in the world and tries to basically consume all the world into darkness, which is pretty evil. And also the fact she kidnapped Princess Peach, Bowser was a little upset about that, I'd imagine. But she's pretty evil, and I can only really think of one other person that outdoes her. The last person on this list, number 1. And number 1, the most evil, most powerful, and best antagonist from the Mario universe, Dementia. Dementia was the minion of Count Bleck before, in the events of Super Paper Mario, before betraying Bleck at the end of the game and stealing the Chaos Heart for himself and becoming Super Dementia after possessing Luigi. He is eventually defeated by Mario and the others, but it's what he did that was so evil and so powerful. He was capable of changing between dimensions like Mario and Mimi were. He was also capable of creating new dimensions out of thin air, like that, creating new dimensions, traveling between them, and actually killed Mario, like sent him to the underwear, which is where video game characters go when they games are end. He killed Mario, Bowser, and Peach, which he's the only character in canon that kills Mario and Peach, and Bowser too, which that's pretty incredible. He also nearly destroyed all worlds, which that's why he's earned this spot. He's also my personal favorite antagonist of any Mario game. Thank you guys for watching this video.